Miss Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
I still find it hilarious how much I was laughing when we did the Zaxxon bit at the end.
Well, I wasn't surprised. It was hilariously bad. It was Vectrix graphics.
Yeah. I just didn't expect it to be
something.
that bad.
One that's fighting slash the ground type, then it's electric type.
Yeah. But it still has electric moves as a fighting type.
Well, technically,
What might this be?
It's ground electric, I know.
Ooh.
so
Yes.
that does work.
Again, the only thing is, I mean, like, it's
Oh.
annoying is what it is for me.
That's how they did a lot of the dual type Pokemon. They
I
would
know,
put
I
two
know.
different types.
I know that. Again,
It's the same thing with the Chandelure.
Chandelure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll see a psychic type and a fire type for it.
You want to know a bad typing that should have been corrected in Generation 2, and is now become an in-joke? Gyarados.
Oh yeah, Gargados.
Yes.
That thing cannot fly. It cannot learn any flying moves. It is a dragon Pokemon. Why did they not change its type?
I mean, that is
Now it's a giant joke, like
Yeah,
bug types in general, aside from Heracross.
Mhm.
yeah. Which Heracross gets Dig, which immediately makes it not a joke. Although I think Gyarados also got Dig.
Gyarados can use electric attacks,
Yeah.
despite being 4 times weak against them. Explain that.
I believe the point is Gargados. I'm just gonna default to saying Gargados now.
Hey, no. Stop it.
They just want to
Zombies.
give you love.
Love how loud that sounded, GM.
That's because I got right up to the mic. Usually I got the thing sitting on my desk, but when I get really
Don't
loud,
forget
I
to
go
double
right
tap.
up to the mic and go,
Well, obviously, that's why I shot down. Yep.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, machine gun. Gun it down! Gun it down!
The windows are busted open. Surely I can walk past it.
He does.
If you do, you go into a worser game. What game that is, nobody knows.
Well, I have the standard flying type evolution set up.
Oh, you get the P-Dub line?
Yeah, I got the full P-Dub line.
Now, is it the male or female version?
The female.
No, that was my first thing. Was it the male or female?
Better yet, it was the male tranquil to a female on pheasant.
It has a gender change.
It has a gender swap! What?
So someone tossed it into the Jusenko?
Jusenkio Springs? Yeah, maybe.
Nice, you got that.
I've watched Ranma 1/2. I know my...
I have the
Springs.
entire series.
You actually
Yeah.
know the Japanese term for the cursed springs.
Jusenkio Springs? Yeah.
Just like I wasn't sure of the name, but I was pretty sure you were talking about Ranma 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never forgot what it was. It's... I guess you could say it's stuck with me ever since I first heard the name.
I want to
I'm that much of a
combine
fan
this
of the
and use
Ranma
it.
series, actually.
Fine, be picky.
Especially a fan of Ryoga.
I would appreciate Ranma as a gateway anime more if it wasn't for the fact that it is so stupidly unrealistic on the social side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Akane is like completely the wrong type of person for Ranma.
Mm-hmm.
Utterly untrusting, completely insane. The Sundiri almost to the point of Yandere.
Yes.
And there's not real people like that?
No, there are.
They're just not accepted in
Standard civilization.
among civilized people like Akane is.
Yeah, they're actually usually shunned easily and quickly for that sort of thing.
Yes, I mean,
Oh.
my friend Sagashi Industries on DeviantArt, he prefers putting Ranma together with Ukiyo.
Ukyo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's like the only level-headed. She's the only mostly level-headed person out of all of the suitors.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I think I'll just keep all these cards. I'm not even going to get rid of any of the doubles.
That's good.
Mainly
Hey,
because I like them all. They're all Pokemon that I actually like.
Phoenix,
Yeah?
you looking to buy some rare stuff?
Pokemon cards?
Oh yeah.
No, I actually have my own Pokemon card collection.
I have the 4 cards from the first movie. Very good condition.
No thanks.
Poopy.
It's known as, I know how rare those are, and I know how much you can get for them, and I'd prefer to not be the person to get them from you, because I would wind up paying you 200 instead of 100.
Because I know, I don't think there was one for the first movie. I know the
Yeah,
second movie
That's
There were
the
4
reason
cards
what
from the
happened,
first movie.
because I need money.
had.
Yeah. Really, GM, at that point, I'm just going to toss you games on Steam.
Yeah, and I do not have a very large wish list, so you would be SOL.
I know. That's why I would be careful about what I would toss you on Steam, because it would have to be stuff that I know you would be interested in.
If it's on my wish list, chances are good I want it at some
Yes.
point.
I did actually start looking through games and start putting stuff on my wish list too, so there's that sort of stuff.
Die, spider.
Spiders.
That. Die, spider. Ow!
You didn't kill it.
You know what? Just walk away.
Yeah, I've been needing to get Skyrim Dawnguard, but I haven't been playing the game in a while because I've been doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to buy the expansion until I'm actually playing Skyrim again.
Not a bad idea.
Would you stop that?
I mean, like, if you haven't returned back to Skyrim for a while, it's best to just avoid it. Or at
Although
least
the
best to
one-
avoid
the
any
next
DLC for
expansion
it.
They gave us Hearthfire. That looks really good because I mean, being able to make your own house.
And settle down with a home
Mm-hmm.
and family.
Would you
Yeah.
stop that? Spiders.
Yeah,
Stop
you
it.
can actually pick up 2 kids
Yeah,
from Honor Hall Orphanage.
better yet, I actually saw a Control Delete comic about that, and I laughed at the way he portrayed it. And then I thought for a bit, and I went, you know, that doesn't sound bad, really.
Oh, how did he portray it?
Basically, he ended the comic with a Foos Row Daw joke, except Foos Row, do your homework! It ended on a nice little joke, but at the same time, it was just sort of a joke that I just kind of felt like was a toss away. That there could have been something, it could have been done better.
Oh, you're after Racketeer and Chantilly's yourself.
Yeah,
If I had a little more money on me right now, I'd...
don't. I will probably wind up buying it myself because I have been having employment. Or had employment. I was employed. Now I'm not employed again.
Technically.
Yeah. Technically not employed. Yeah, I know. Looking at the Kirim abilities, right?
Just seeing what they did.
Yep.
Because I did / still kind of do play Pokemon.
Yes.
So I was looking for more cards for like, ooh, what do you do? Would you be effective?
Yeah.
Granted, I still prefer my old Charizard that had 120 hit points, did 100 damage for the cost of 2 energy.
I still have that.
So do I.
Yeah.
Problem is now he's such a moot.
Yeah, he's very moot compared to all the other cards now.
Now you got a Pokemon that have close to 200 hit points.
Yeah.
Do 120 damage.
Yeah. And on a standard move, no less.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, Kyurem EX is 180 hit points. It's it's 4 power move, which is both requiring both 2 white and 2
Something else.
Basically 2 blue and 2 water and 2 something else. Does 120 damage straight before applying weaknesses and resistance. As I remember, Gyarados didn't have a resistance to water.
In this, you only have a weakness to fire.
Actually, electric.
That's what I meant. Sorry. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Because you know darn right water types are weak to fire.
No, they're not.
Brock said so!
Yeah, there was actually a Pokemon episode where they actually messed it up.
Brock said so! Which is silly because he's a breeder and he should know better.
Water types not supposed to be used against fire types because they're weak. Brock, you do realize it's the other way around. Fire's weak against water, right?
Pause.
Damn it! Damn you, Borgans, we're screwing up my line! And the thing is they must obviously never paid attention that it got away with it.
Probably because whoever
you put some
translated it
box.
didn't notice.
And they probably never played Pokemon.
Well, yeah, most of the people who did translations on the show never played it. Although I think they changed that now.
I'm pretty sure by this time it's been modified.
Yeah, also they have Dark and Steel types for the card game.
Well, yeah, that's been around since Gen
Johto.
2. Ever since Johto came out, they've had Dark and Steel.
Well, actually they had Johto before they had the Dark and Steel stuff.
No.
They did. Sneasel was water type. I know I've seen a Sneasel water type that was from the older
There
ones.
we go.
Sneasel was never in anything before Gen 2 cards. Before Neo, there was no Gen 2 Pokemon, outside of maybe Togepi.
Which had its Togetic and Togekiss evolution, I think.
There's Togepi and Togetic. Kiss only came out much later.
Oh yeah, with black and white.
And
of
maybe
course.
Meryl, with like the Tropical Islands. But
Doesn't
any
work too
other
well.
Yeah.
Gen 2 Johto, they were all of their types.
Oh, you gotta see this.
See what?
Got to see this.
Okay.
Just making sure. No, such necessary. No. Okay, so I might as well just put that there because that's no longer useful. I got another Magnum.
Take out your little friend.
What, my assault rifle? I already have my little friend out.
Yay!
Say hello to my little friend.
Wow. 3 Simisears. And just 1 Pansear.
Makes it easier to go out to Pansear. Or the Simisear.
Yeah, but at the same time, that also makes it harder for me to get 3 Simisears out.
What are you even talking about?
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon Evolution in the Pokemon trading card game.
Yeah, because the way that it works is you need the basic Pokemon in order to evolve them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
boy.
have dabbled in the old.
Not you again.
Oh, hi, Nemesis.
Use the light. Use the cord.
Let's use the cord. Toasty!
Fatality.
We forgot to do the finish him. Dun.
Oh no, not just yet.
Dun-dun-dun.
We'll be facing
Yeah,
Nemesis
if you
many
line
more
up the light,
times.
Oh,
Jill
yeah,
actually-
that's why I said fatality.
If you
'Cause he just
line up
dies.
the light, Jill
He
actually
doesn't
shoves
die.
him over the banister.
Mm-hmm.
If you use the light,
Aga.
she just
Oh,
shoves him
dude.
over.
Whee!
I'm
This
surprised-
is actually bad.
Immediately.
This is actually bad. The only healing items I have are first aid sprays, and I don't want to use them yet. Because I saw a huge stockpile of green herbs that I'd rather use to combine these. Run away!
Ah!
Ugh. Go down
At
the
least he
stairs.
can't go around corners. At least he can't go around corners very well.
Mm.
Or downstairs.
He doesn't have depth perception or peripheral vision after all.
Did something happen to the game?
Why do I get the feeling this is happening again?
Oh, never mind.
Ah, yes. you mean
Loading
the,
within loading.
yeah, the loading screen for the loading screen.
Oh, wow.
Damn you, loadception.
We had that happen on at least 3 doors before the
Yes.
stairs now, and now we've had it
Yeah.
happen to stairs.
Was I the one who coined that?
Yes.
Mm.
Eisen mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, that's it. It's loading within loading.
Loadception.
Yes.
Wake up.
If only we could!
See, if this was trilogy, I might be able to do more. So I know I can't wake up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing another load session.
God damn
It happens.
it. Get him!
Oh, hi! Where did you come from?
Oh, hello,
up,
Nemesis.
get up. The door's right there. I want to use it!
Want to use the door?
Well, you know what's funny is you're opening the door at this point. You should be dying.
I know, I should be. I'm just glad this isn't hard difficulty. He could bust through save rooms like it's nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in hard mode, Nemesis can sometimes break into a save room and then just basically corner raid you.
And since these save rooms are exceptionally small enough, you're kind of bummed if that happens.
Oh, hey, it's silver gear.
Yeah, for what I need to use it for, it's not worth it.
Ah,
Mm,
okay.
something tells me...
And you're gonna need the assault rifle.
You know what? I'm gonna save right now because there might be a chance I can get to those other green herbs.
There can also be a chance you'll die.
Exactly. And I don't feel like pushing my luck.
Yeah, let's put Nemesis down for at least a few minutes.
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising how he just got right back up after you zapped him.
I know!
If you had pushed him over the side using the light, he probably would not have come back.
Might not have. Knowing Eisen's luck, he might have come back.
Zip. Come on. Get up.
Get up, get up. Oh, good, he missed.
Get. How dare you punch me? Get. Come on.
He almost did the instant kill.
Oh, God.
Oh, there you go. He's down.
But he's not down for good, so I'm gonna try and race for the other green herbs.
Race him for the green herbs.
Race
great
to the
justice.
finish.
Oh, great. Smash Brothers. I
Race to
remember
the
that.
weed.
I remember actually doing the race to the finish by doing a Switzerland.
Yeah, that's most of those race to the finish ones. You can get a Switzerland bonus in melee.
I mean, like in the original,
Mm.
I could get Switzerland in the original because it was really easy to not hurt them. That and also it was really easy to, like, you know, dupe them into doing an attack and then leaping over them. Especially if you used Kirby.
Well, there you go.
Yay!
All those herbs.
2 full heals.
And a mid-heal.
And 1 complete. Or, no. 2 complete heals and 1 full heal. I think I feel confident enough, should I run into Nemesis again, knowing this game. I know that will.
Mm-hmm. Most likely.
Well, because here you're going back to him. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you're going right back towards where you encountered him. Of course you're going to run into him. Going to go save, though, right?
Maybe.
He's not here.
Hmm.
However, that... yeah. That's now open.
I think you feel insulted that I didn't finish him off that one time.
Yeah, I think he did. Which is surprising. I never thought Nemesis could ever feel insulted about something.
Best
You'd be
not to
surprised.
ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably for the best.
What?
I just find it hilarious. I went all the way around to the front when I could have just used that door after facing Nemesis.
Yeah.
You know, I find it hilarious that we brought up Ryoka. I'm starting to feel like him right now.
Yeah. I'm getting a little lost.
Don't know where you're going anymore.
Well-
No. This is nothing compared to Ryoga. The guy manages to somehow lose his way to the point that he walks from China to Japan without a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't do that unless you walk into a temporal vortex or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That, or, you know, you walk through the water.
I doubt he did that. Ryoga's very stupid, but he's not that stupid.
No.
No, I know he's not that stupid, but I mean, he could still see it as a challenge or something. And, you know, use some sort of special martial arts for that.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, seriously, he saw Ranma as a big challenge too, and yeah, we all know how that stuff turned out.
Mm-hmm.
He was a ninja.
Yeah.
Some ninja.
Ryoga? Wait, Ryoga's a ninja?
You know,
He
maybe
can walk
that's...
on water.
No, he wouldn't be able to walk on water. I mean, he would walk in the water, as in like walk through the water,
You know,
not swim.
I know that's not the two of them, but don't those two bodies on the ground look very familiar?
Wow, that they do.
Leon and
Sherry,
Leon, not Sherry, Ashley.
Ashley, yeah. That's like, wow. So, actually, better yet, they both get outfits like those.
That's the scary part. Stop foretelling the future, damn it.
No, you like foretelling the future.
It just creeps me out.
And huge bell.
Spare bell for the clock tower. Take incredible strength to move it.
Which I remember if we stayed in the train instead of using the emergency exit window, I think that would be the other drop-off point.
The bell.
Yeah. It's going to trade.
Amber
It's an
ball.
amber ball.
Balls.
Balls!
Punch him.
In the balls?
Punch him.
In the
Let's
balls!
see.
Punch him.
In the balls! For God's sakes, man.
So we're looking at yet another puzzle. Which combination goes where? What? No, I don't want to take that out. Not just yet, anyway. So we had the amber one.
Obsidian.
The obsidian ball.
Yay, obsidian.
Let's make an ender chest.
Actually, I'm trying to remember. That an ender eye isn't exactly obsidian, is it?
And crystal.
No, the Eye of Ender is made with ender pearl and I believe blaze powder, but you use obsidian to make the framework of the chest.
Yes.
Or
was
you
about
can
to
make
say.
an enchanting table.
We'll just do it.
Or you could use an enchanting table.
No.
You could use obsidian to make an enchanting table.
Yeah. Crystal ball.
No, because I picked up that one. Can I drop an item? Damn it. I don't want to waste an item just so I can pick up another one. Alright.
Going to have to go dump off some stuff.
Yeah.
Or, you know, accidentally face Nemesis and then come back. That'd be totally hilarious if you just, like, go around here. Suddenly Nemesis. Suddenly... Oh, that's an unfortunate soul.
No, no. It'll be like a Street Fighter X Tekken ending. Whole tons of nemesis.
Oh, no.
Like that one poor Sod's ending where he had like a gazillion Akumas appear.
Which was that? Was that,
It was a
Ryu's
Tekken
sensei?
character, so I don't recall.
Was that Ryu's sensei, or at least the guy who managed
Goken?
to yeah, Goken.
Akuma was Goki, the brother of Ryu's master.
Oh, yeah, Goki.
Which for us lazy Americans, it's Akuma here. Sorry, can't pronounce Japanese names correctly.
Yeah. Goki, Goken. Wait. I just noticed that. Ki and Ken. Well, Ken can roughly translate to sword. Or at least the in Japanese, Ken roughly translates to sword. And I'm trying to think, what does go in that situation translate to?
You can probably look it up on the wiki.
It might have something to do with spirit, so it could mean spirit sword.
Actually, I know Kuwabara has an attack that's literally called Spirit Sword, so one day I gotta get back into checking Yu Yu Hakusho, find out what it says.
Yeah.
At least the Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Japanese version. I've heard the American dubbed version, and I actually kind of liked that one. It wasn't well. Yu Yu Hakusho was fairly amusing for me.
Yeah, any anime that doesn't get desecrated by 4Kids tends to be okay.
Yeah, I especially liked Yu Yu Hakusho because of the fact of Yosuke. The most amusing protagonist I've ever seen for a show about detective stuff. Especially since he doesn't even really act much like a detective at all.
Yeah.
He wasn't a detective.
Yeah, he was just a guy who solves the problems of spirits.
It's more of, I fight demons.
Yeah, I fight demons to protect you people.
Fight.
I'd almost
Just
say
stuff
the
like
closer
that.
one
What's
for
going on?
a spirit detective would almost have been like Bleach. They go around.
Yeah,
They
but
go
even
around.
then, Ichigo isn't really a detective.
He goes around saving spirits.
Yeah,
That does more with spirits than.
yeah, that has more to do with spirits than
Yu
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 Yu Hakusho
Hakusho,
ever
where-
did.
I'm going after demons.
Actually, the first episode of Yu Yu Hakusho had to do with spirits, and then no spirits at all anymore, and it's just demons.
The only reason why that was spirits in the first few episodes, he was dad.
I know. That's why. That's why it was so amusing.
Yeah, after that, the only spirits in the show were alcohol.
Usually consumed by Botan occasionally. Was that a golf clap?
I think that was.
I think so. I don't know. I can't tell with GM
Well,
and
technically-
the mic.
The only spirit outside of the beginning was Botan, because she was the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
No, she really
the
was.
ferryman Grim Reaper.
But the Grim Reaper, nonetheless.
Mhm.
That, as I remember in Japanese folklore, they occasionally combined the Grim Reaper's duties of ferrying and soul reaping.
Yeah, that's
So-
when you get Hachi in Toho. She's actually a ferryman. She can't
Yeah.
actually reap because she doesn't have permission to do so, which kind of screwed her over in her storyline of Scarlet Weather Rhapsody.
Yes. Code scanner.
Mhm.
Wow, it's so dark in here I actually can't see anything with the camera.
Ah, just by 1 hour.
Off by an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you guys been
So, on Eastern time it would be proper?
So, have you guys been keeping track of my current projects?
I have, or at least I watched all the way through To the Moon. And all I will say is, I nearly cried during some of the more emotional bits.
That's the right reaction.
And at the ending, I was just
Finally.
like, this is epic. Wow.
What did you
What?
say, Tom? I couldn't hear you.
I just timed, that was epic. That was epic right there, with him getting it right. But yeah, the ending of To the Moon, that was amazing. And I can't wait to see if they do more involving Watts.
I honestly, if Freebird makes a sequel, I'm definitely gonna get my hands on it.
Well, they say chapter 1, so so they're assuming that they're going to make one no matter what. But that's the creator of the original idea.
Developers, they make promises and they try to follow through, but they can't always.
Yeah, I know.
More loadception.
Loading within loading. Within
Within
loading.
loading, within loading, within loading, within loading, within loading.
Yo, dog, I heard you like loading, so we put a loading screen within your loading screen so you can load while you're loading.
Well, it could always be worse. It could be a page full of hell.
We actually did mention that.
We did
in
mention
a
that last
previous
video.
part.
What?
The load pages of hell from Harmony of Despair.
I actually was trying to play Harmony of Despair this morning. There's nobody on except for Japanese players anymore. The game is pretty much dead.
Yeah,
Well,
that makes sense, I guess.
but then when you have a PS3 that and you play locally, it's never
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you use the PS3 and you play locally, it does kind of solve everything there.
Only problem is getting the last few
People.
Mm-hmm.
because you need everybody in your party to be bad outside of you and beat a boss, which means having 5 of the people, and then playing with somebody online and killing them
Yeah,
while
I had to
they were
talk about
charmed.
a really awesome glitch that happened in Chapter 10, the retro stage.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was really awesome because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know how
Chronosphere.
you're not supposed to wait outside the boss room or else bad things will happen.
Mhm.
Well, we wait outside.
Ah.
My group tended to wait on the stairs near the room that leads into the boss room, near the entry room. And if a skeleton needs to get out will run in, open the door, and then run back out before Dracula realizes, oh, hey, someone doesn't want to play. Fire Wheel of Doom! But basically what happened at one point was we popped open the door, and then Dracula in Form 2 actually followed the skeleton out. He glitched
Wow.
out of the boss room, and then literally, like, he charged at a couple of guys, and then he literally just flew off the left side of the screen. He just took off and disappeared.
Wow.
The only one who could still see him was the network host, which is a friend of mine. Everyone else was busy laughing.
Yeah. I'd be laughing too if that happened.
Oh yeah.
That just sounds so crazy, and it's hilarious at the same time.
I mean, Dracula managed to somehow glitch himself out of the boss room and then take off and just disappear.
Yeah, he just went, fuck this shit. Dom!
That's basically what it was.
He's like, sure, you guys can have the castle, I'm out of here! Boom!
Of course.
And I believe that's Retro the Count that did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, retro.
So in other words, way far in the past versus Simon, he just went, oh, fuck this, whatever.
But you do
Disappear.
realize if he were to actually do that, the castle would still crumble.
Yeah, of course.
Because he
Wait,
is.
no. The castle is tied to Dracula. As long as he lives, the castle remains.
Yes. And because, well, you already know most of the plot about Castlevania. Dracula's whole tied to the ties of immortality are tied to a moon, which is also tied to the night, which is tied to... It's convoluted.
Basically, he's tied to the chaos that's in his castle.
Yes.
So he would never leave the castle. Like that.
Not just yet.
Yeah. But the other thing is also, he wouldn't die
Alright.
either if he left the castle. He'd
Yeah,
just be
basically,
lower
if you kill
power.
Dracula within about 100 years, he'll come back and wreak havoc again. Unless someone prematurely resurrects him, in which case he'll have diminished power, but be active.
Yes.
Yeah, well, and that only
And
happens
then
so many
there was
times.
his prophesied self-resurrection during 1999, the Demon Castle. And we're never going to get a game about that event.
Yeah, because Julius is the one who does that.
Well, it's just that, no, Konami doesn't think that they can do it justice. Oh, fail. They don't think they can do the Demon Castle War justice.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Look, if this is about I didn't finish you earlier, I'm sorry, but that's still no excuse why you had to blow up the helicopter.
He
Yeah,
wants
seriously.
He wants his money's worth. And he just
Oh,
got-
great. Now she's got a permanent infection that even if we cure the virus, will never leave her body.
Well, it's just that she'll have the antibody. When she gets cured later on, she has the T-virus antibody, and that's what Wesker uses to make Ouroboros. It's the last stabilizing agent he needs.
What the- How is he missing me after that first hit?
No idea. All I will say is maybe he's using Guild Wars 2 fighting engine.
Before Guild Wars 2 was even created.
Yeah, maybe he's using the Guild Wars 2 lock and load battle setting. Because, as I remember, sometimes it can be hard to shoot a rocket properly forward.
Well, the thing is, the thing's supposed to be malfunctioning, and if he fires enough rockets, he'll actually flail about, roar in indignation, and then throw the rocket launcher away.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, Joe? Carlos!
I know it's not true because there was a screen that showed them as separate bodies, but wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh my god, Carlos was Nemesis the whole time!
Yeah!
That would be funny.
It would be funny.
It's like, oh, yeah, sorry, I was just cosplaying. You don't have to take it that rough on me.
Yeah! It was just a costume! A bunch of meaty body costumes.
This probably can take a hit.
It could explain why he could take a hit.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.